Hi my loves, thank you so much for joining me for another Pilates workout. Today we're going to be working through an express ab burner. So we're going to need some dumbbells. This is optional, but it does actually make it easier. I never thought I'd say that adding weights makes it easier. But if you don't have anything, that's okay, don't worry. You can just use the natural rhythm of your body, use your body weight, use your core. So to start, we're going to find a nice 4-point kneeling position. We want to start by mobilizing through the spine, warming up through the abs. So we're going to get into our 4-point kneeling position here, making sure that our shoulders are directly over our wrists. Our neck is nice and long all the way from tailbone to crown. Knees are directly underneath our hips. And we want to drop that belly, lift the gaze up to the sky, open out nice and proud through the chest. We scoop all the way up and under, really pushing into the ground through our hands. Scoop it back, gaze goes up to the sky. Squeeze it all the way up, take that gaze through the thighs. And drop the belly, gaze goes up to the sky. Finding rhythm now, starting to breathe with the natural rhythm of the movement of your body, whatever feels good. If you want to do your Pilates breath, then we always say exhale on effort. Inhale, drop, exhale, scoop. The last two here, gaze goes up to the sky, open out through the chest, scoop it all the way under, up to the sky. We're going to find a nice neutral position now. So we've got a nice flat back. We take that left arm up to the sky. We want to thread that needle all the way through, come all the way down to the mat, rest that left ear on the mat, keep the hips nice and high. Exhale, lift all the way up to the sky, rotate through the torso, thread that needle all the way through. Last one here now, lift all the way up to the sky. Thread that needle all the way through, last one, really anchoring down through that left shoulder. Come back through center, swap sides, we open out for the right arm now. Thread all the way through, bring that right ear down. If you haven't got this range of motion, that's okay. You can just hover here, use that left arm for support. Come all the way back through. And thread. Lower that ear. I'm regretting the choice of hairstyle today. I'm eating my hair. Lift it up to the sky. Whew. Very humbling doing Pilates in the wind. And lower. Perfect, you guys. Come all the way through. We're going to drop those hips down. You might want to come down onto forearms here, whatever feels good. And we want to anchor that pubic bone down. We're going to take the gaze over the right shoulder, over the left. We come back through center and we're going to come all the way down into our Pilates rest position on our backs to start. And we're going to make sure we've got a dumbbell on either side. So come all the way down, or a hand weight, or tin of beans, whatever you're using, bottle of water. I'm going to start lifting that right arm up directly over our shoulder. Left arm comes behind our head. And we lift. Sweep that right arm down and lower. Lift. Lower all the way down. Squeezing up. So you really want to imagine that you're reaching that pinky finger all the way to that right heel. Lifting through the breastbone here. And lower. Squeeze it up. We're here for 8 and 7, last 6, last 5, in 4, we're going to lift left leg to tabletop, 3, 2, last one. Sweep that arm, lift the chest, lift left leg to tabletop. We lower everything down, tap the toes. We lift, sweep and squeeze, and tap. Really using that arm to sweep us up and using the core to lift, protecting that neck, using the left hand for support. Keep the gaze nice and long out in front as we lift. Well done. We're here for 8 and 7. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. We lift, we add a rainbow, sweep it over to the left, back through center, lower all the way down. Squeeze it up, rainbow that arm, back through center, and tap. So as we lift and rainbow, imagine we're reaching towards that left heel with that right pinky. Lower all the way down. And lower. Squeeze. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. We lift all the way up. Find that rainbow. We alternate left and right, working through that rainbow only for 6, 5, 4. In 3, we stay over to the left. 2, 1. It's tiny pulses on the left side. 8, 7, 6, 5. Waking up those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come back through center. This time, as we lift and sweep, extend left leg long. We sweep it up to the sky. We lower, bring it back through center, tap the toe, lower the head. So we lift that chest, extend the arms, sweep that leg long, goes up to the sky. We lower, bring it back through center, and tap, lower it down. Extend, sweep, lower, tabletop, and tap. Lift. You've got it. We're building those abs of steel. That powerhouse. Oops, my arm was going to then. All coordination out the window. Extend. Sweep that leg up. Lower. Back through center. Tap it down. Six more. And 5. Lift that chest through that breastbone where the bra line is. Squeeze. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold here. Sweep that leg up and down. Controlled. You've got it. Keep that arm long. 6, 5, 4. Draw that belly button back. 3. Stay with me. 2. Last 1. Bring it back through center. Lower the foot. We want to bring in that other dumbbell now. So when we're ready, lift both arms up to the sky. We sweep those arms down, lift the chest, reach all the way forward, nice and long, lift those shoulders. And lower. Squeeze up through that core and lower. Amazing, you guys. Squeeze it up. We're here for 8. And 7. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. In 1, we hold lifted tiny pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. You've got it. We lift. Lift left leg to tabletop. Lift right leg to tabletop. We lower all the way down. Tap those toes. Squeeze up and tap. Lift. Sweep those arms. You've got it. Mindful of that lower back here. Keep that core switched on. Tap those toes. Here for 6. And 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Tap those toes and lift. This time, as we lift the arms, we sweep right leg long, bring it back and lower. Lift, sweep left leg, drive it back and lower. Woo. Feeling that burn, you guys. Lower core is switched on. Squeeze it up, extend, bring it back and lower. Here for 6 and 5. Gaze is long. 4. Imagine that peach between chin and chest here. 3. 2. Last 1. Lift all the way up. Hold the arms lifted. Drive the legs in and out. We alternate for 6. 5. Lift that chest. Shoulders off the floor. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Woo! Guys, well done. All right, we're not quite done with this double arm dumbbell work yet. So we lift legs into tabletop. We're going to find our dead bug. So we alternate arms and legs. So left leg goes long, right arm, back through center. Left arm, right leg, back through center. You've got it. Sweep it back, extend, find length, and drive. So this is so good for coordination. So we're making sure that the stationary arm and leg stay still, managing the movement here, mind to muscle connection. Extend for 6, 5, 4 more, last 3, last 2, last 1, back through center, lift the chest, tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Lower all the way down, drop that right dumbbell. You might need to give that finger a little wiggle, shake it out, just find a bit of mobility, wiggle that arm around just in case you feel like your elbow's got a little bit of tension on it. And then when we're ready, bring that right arm behind our head and we sweep all the way up and lower. We lift and lower. Keeping that right elbow nice and wide. Supporting the neck as we lift that chest. Shoulder blades come up and lower. Using the breath, guys. Breathe with the natural rhythm of your body. Otherwise, inhale, release, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, release. You've got it. Mindful not to lift with the neck here. We're moving through the core. Use that dumbbell to support you. So good, guys. Here for 6. In 5, we lift right leg to tabletop. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. We come all the way up, lift right leg to tabletop, tap it down, lower, and reach. Lower. You've got it, guys. Squeeze it up and tap it down. So good. Squeeze and reach. That left pinky is reaching towards the left heel. Here for 4. In 3, we add that rainbow. In 2. Last 1, sweep it all the way up. We rainbow over to the right. Back through center and lower. Lift. Rainbow, reach towards that heel with the pinky. And lower. Switching on those obliques now. 6 here. Then we stay with the rainbow. 5. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Find that rainbow over to the right and center for 8. Control 7. 6. 5 more. 4. In 3, we stay over to the right. 2. Last 1. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back through center. This time, as we lift the chest, we extend right leg. Sweep it up to the sky, lower. Back through center, lower the chest. Tap that toe and lift. Sweep. Extend up to the sky. Lower. Back through center. Tap that toe. You've got it, guys. Last little bit of work now. Feeling strong, feeling amazing. And lift that chest. Sweep that leg. Drive it back. Tap it down, lower the chest. Six more. And 5. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. We lift. We sweep. We're here for 8. Control 7. 6. Lift those shoulders a little higher. 5. 4. Sweep that leg. 3. 2. So close. 1. Lower all the way down. Oh my goodness, guys. You've done so well. So well. Tiny little bit more work now. So we're going to lift those legs into tabletop. 1 dumbbell directly over shoulders. We reach and lower, lifting through the chest and upper abs here. Keep those legs in tabletop. Last little bit of work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Hold it lifted. Tiny pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Guys, well done. Lower all the way down. Let's shake it out. Let's breathe. Let's rest. Wiggle those wrists. Shake those elbows, those arms. Shake it out. We're going to just bring our arms into a cactus now. Let those legs drop over to the left, over to the right. We drop back into our bodies. We start to tune into the breath. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale, release. Feeling the ribs and the chest and the stomach all expand as we take in that air. And we exhale, release. Rocking the next legs nice and slow. That's it, you guys. We're just going to start to focus on breathing in gratitude and abundance, joy, patience, self-love. And exhale, release any doubt, any fear, any lack. Inhale, breathe in that gratitude for your body, for yourself, for taking the time to move today. Exhale, release any tension, any stress. Drop the ears down from the shoulders. Release any tension in the jaw. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together, find a nice butterfly stretch now, opening our hips out up to the sky. You might want to rest your hands down on your stomach here. Nice deep inhale. Taking one more moment of gratitude here for yourself, for showing up, putting in the work, doing something for you. Exhale, release any doubt, fear, tension, lack. Any of those negative emotions that can often consume us. We're in control. We can choose joy, we can choose patience, we can choose gratitude. One more deep breath, filling ourselves up with this positive energy. Exhale, release, bring the knees back together, rock ourselves up to seated. Find a nice cross-legged position on the mat now. We're going to float those arms up to sky, hands to prayer, down to heart. Well done, you guys. Thank you so much for finding some time out of your busy day to move with me and doing this for yourselves and your bodies. And I hope you enjoyed it.